Hey. Great afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Lunchtime Empowerment Talks with Dr. Vaughn. I am Dr. Shavonna Whitehead, and it's always my privilege, my honor, and my pleasure to come and join you right here in this space at 1 o'clock on Tuesdays. So come on in the room. As you're coming in the room, say hello. As you're coming in the room, say hello. I'm excited to share with you a little bit of what the Lord has shared with me to just empower you, to give you that little push, that little encouragement to help you continue throughout the day. And in case you saw my topic for today, hey, Aunt Joyce, I love you. How are you? We're talking today about staying faithful to the process. So come on, like and share this. Invite your friends in the room. Tell them to come on in the room. Come on, tell them to come on in the room and join us for our lunchtime empowerment talk. I believe that the Lord has something for us today. And Hey, Melissa, how are you? Great afternoon to you as well. Like and share this, and we're going to hop right on in because we want to encourage you today. The topic today is to stay faithful to the process, but I want to encourage you today. Don't abandon the process to what God has promised you. I'm doing well on Joyce. Don't abandon the process that God has you in to get to the promise. What do you mean, Dr. Bond? There's an intense temptation in this season to mistake delay for denial, to mistake God's silence for his absence, to mistake process for punishment. But the Lord says, I have not forgotten what I promised you. What I spoke over your life is still alive. Somebody put that in the comment section. What God spoke over my life is still alive. What God spoke over my life is still alive. The process we find ourselves in right now, God is using to strengthen some of us, develop some of us, shape some of us, mold some of us, and it is going to be what strengthens us for the promise. Great afternoon, Nella. How are you? The oil on your life must be refined. And when you realize that the oil on your life is so great and it needs to be refined, your discernment will begin to increase and understand that in this process, my faith is maturing. In this process, my endurance is expanding. In this process, God is developing a portion of me that can only be developed in the process. So what feels like a wilderness is actually a workshop. I can't hear nobody. What feels like a wilderness experience is really a workshop. It's really where God is working on you. Somebody put in the comment section, God is working on me. Come on, put in the comment section, God is working on me. Hey, son, how are you? Great afternoon. And what feels like isolation is actually divine instructions. What do you mean, Dr. Vaughn? Sometimes God has to pull us away so that he can give us the instructions that we need for this next season. Because some of us can't really hear God in the noise. Some of us can't hear God around other people. Some of us can't hear God in the midst of the world and the life things that happen. So what feels like waiting is actually God building infrastructure for your next level. I'm going to say it again. What feels like your waiting season is actually God building infrastructure for your next level. Come on, somebody put in the comment section, God build me. God build me. Because God is trying to build infrastructure for you to walk in next. The Lord is saying, do not measure my faithfulness by your timeline. Somebody needs to hear that. God is saying, do not measure my faithfulness by your timeline. Don't measure whether or not God is faithful about whether or not he's doing it as fast as you want him to do. Measure God's faithfulness by his track record. Somebody put in the comment section, I got a track record with God. Come on, put in the comment section, I got a track record with God. Because the same God who brought you this far is the same God that will continue to bring you. He's the same God that's faithful. If you remain faithful, you have to remain surrendered. You have to remain available. You have to remain obedient because the process is producing something that shortcuts could never create. I'm trying to help you. The process is producing something that shortcuts cannot create. So you're despising a process that's trying to produce something great inside of you, and you're trying to circumvent the process, and you're going to miss out on what God is trying to build. He's trying to build an infrastructure inside of you that is so secure that it will withstand the dimensions that he's trying to take you to. I can't hear nobody. He's building the infrastructure so that you can sustain the dimensions, not the levels. See, we want to settle for levels, but God is trying to create dimensions in us. So he has to build infrastructure within us to sustain what he's trying to give us. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, here's the thing. Hey, Erlene, how are you? Hey, niece. Hey, Essence, how are you? Here's the thing. So the first thing, you got to trust what God is producing even when you can't see it. Here's the first thing. You got to trust what God is producing even when you can't see it. Oh my God. One of the greatest challenges of the process is that God oftentimes works beneath the surface before he brings it to public view. I'm going to say it again. Oftentimes, God works beneath the surface before he brings it to public view. It's just like planting a flower. When you plant the seed, sometimes you may be watering that area for weeks and don't see anything. But what you don't understand, that seed is developing roots that you can't see. I can't hear nobody but God. That seed is developing roots that you cannot see. That seed is developing strength that you cannot see. And God has to develop some of us underground. Oh, my Savior. Seeds grow underground so they can emerge. God is trying to grow you underground so you can emerge. Many people quit because they don't see immediate evidence of the process, but you have to understand, even when you can't see it, growth is still happening. Oh, come on here. Even when you can't see it, growth is still happening, because the process that you're in right now, I came to encourage you, is creating greater faith. It's creating a stronger character. It's creating better discernment. It's creating increased wisdom. It's creating spiritual maturity in you. God is not just preparing you for blessings. Come on here. He's not just preparing you for blessings. He's preparing you for stewardship. Somebody put in the comment section, God, prepare me. God is preparing you for stewardship. So ask yourself, am I more focused on receiving the promise than I am becoming the person that can steward the promise? I'm trying to help you. Am I more concerned with receiving the promise than becoming the person who can steward the promise well? My Savior. Here's the next thing. Stop measuring your progress by speed. I came to help somebody today. Stop measuring your progress by speed. We live in a culture obsessed with quick results. We want quick results in weight loss. We want quick results in debt relief. We want quick results in this. We want quick results in fast food. We want quick results in this. And so we are in a culture that is obsessed with quick results. But God is often concerned by lasting results. Hear me. God is often concerned by lasting results. Everything that grows fast isn't healthy. I'm trying to help somebody. Everything that grows fast isn't healthy. Everything that takes time isn't failure. Oh, let me say it again. Everything that grows fast isn't healthy. Everything that grows, that takes time isn't failure. Some things require seasons. I'm trying to help you. Some things require seasons. David was anointed king long before he sat on the throne. So if David was obsessed with the promise instead of becoming the person to steward the promise, David would have never got to the seat on the throne. Joseph dreamed long before he ever ruled. If Joseph would have quit, he'd have never became Pharaoh's right-hand man and be able to come rule. Hey, Shabora, how are you? Hey, Denise, how are you? The process, Jesus spent years preparing for ministry that only lasted 3 years. What you say to God? The process teaches you patience, consistency, and dependence on God. I'm trying to help you. The process teaches you patience, teaches you consistency, and it teaches you dependence on God. So you have to stop comparing. Oh, I'm about to help somebody. Stop comparing your timeline to somebody else's. Stop measuring your progress to somebody else's. Stop measuring whether or not you're achieving based on the how quick somebody else is achieving. Comparison. Hey, Latanya. Hey, Ryan. How are you? Comparison creates frustration. Some of you are frustrated not because God is not working. You're frustrated because you're looking in the wrong direction. Oh, somebody put in the comment section, focus me, God. Focus me. Because some of you are frustrated because you're looking in the wrong direction. Comparison creates frustration, but faith creates endurance. Your assignment is unique. Your preparation is unique. And therefore, you have to accept that your process will be unique. Oh, my God. Your process will be unique. Here's the third thing. Faithfulness is proven in hidden places. Hey, sis. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Marlene. How are you? Listen, faithfulness is proven in hidden places. Everyone in this season wants a platform. Everybody wants a mic. Everybody wants a platform. But it's very few that celebrate the preparation that leads to the platform. Listen, here's the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is the process isn't pretty. Come, lean in. The process isn't pretty. The process doesn't feel good. A lot of the times, the process may even seem unfair. But the hidden season is where faithfulness is tested. Oh God, your hidden season is where your faithfulness is tested. Can you still be faithful to God even when it looks like to everybody else ain't nothing changing for you? Can you remain committed when nobody applauds for you? Can you remain obedient when nobody notices you? Can you continue showing up when the results seem slow? The hidden place is where integrity is developed. The truth of the matter is, a lot of parts of my oil, nobody else saw the process I endured. Because one thing is, when God is taking you through a process, sometimes God will have you go through well. Sometimes God will have you endure the process well. And the hidden place, God is developing a level of integrity inside of me that I don't speak ill of my process. Oh God, the hidden place is where motives are purified. The hidden place, hear me. The hidden place is where God teaches dependence upon Him rather than dependence upon validation. Let me say that one again. In the hidden place is where God teaches you dependence upon Him and not dependence upon validation. I don't need your validation when my dependence is on Him, because what He said that I am when He said it. Even while I'm waiting for it to manifest, I can't hear nobody. Oh, yes, sis, don't curse the process here. So here's what we have to do. You have to learn how to focus on daily obedience instead of immediate outcomes. I'm going to say it again. You got to learn how to focus on daily obedience instead of immediate outcomes. You got to learn that faithfulness is not doing something once. Hello, people. Faithfulness is not doing something once. Faithfulness is showing up consistently, even when you don't like it. Showing up consistently, even when it hurts. Showing up consistency, even when it's uncomfortable. Showing up consistency, even when they don't like you. Showing up consistency, even when they're up against you. Faithfulness is about showing up consistently. Small acts of obedience create significant outcomes. Small acts of obedience create significant outcomes. And here it is. When you learn that small acts of obedience, yes, Lord. But here's the last thing that God wants me to tell you, because I need you to lean all the way into it. Some of you, I came to encourage you. Some of you, you are about to walk in the fruit of your obedience. Oh, God. Somebody just put that in the comment section. I'm about to walk in the fruit of my obedience. Come on, put that in the comment section. I am about to walk in the fruit of my obedience. Come on here. Put it in the comment section. I am about to walk in the fruit of my obedience. Why? Because every act of obedience leaves a seed in the ground. Great afternoon, Nikki. Every act of obedience leaves a seed in the ground. So even when I showed up when they were lying on me, I was putting another seed in the ground. When I was faithful, when they was trying to shut every door, I was putting a seed in the ground. When they were trying to turn everybody against me, I was planting a seed in the ground. When I was showing up in pain, I was planting a seed in the ground. When I was preaching, when I didn't know how to get my own self out, I was putting another seed in the ground. When I kept doing what God said, in spite of how I felt, I was placing another seed in the ground. So what am I trying to tell you? Every sacrifice, every prayer, every tear, every surrender, every time you choose God's will over your feelings is another seed in the ground. I can't hear nobody. Every time, if you haven't already done, like and share this. Every time I lean in and I act, oh God, I choose God's will over my feelings, I put another seed in the ground. Every time, hear this. Every time I remain faithful when quitting seems easier, I put another seed in the ground. Every time I remain faithful when quitting actually seems the right choice, I am putting another seed in the ground. So what are you trying to say, Dr. Vaughn? Nothing is wasted. You have to realize nothing in your process is wasted. Even some of the things you did, God will still use them to show you a different part. Nothing is wasted. God is not only the God of the process, but he's also the God of fulfillment. I'm trying to help you. God is not only the God of process, but God is the God of fulfillment. So there comes a moment when preparation meets opportunity. What are you talking about, Dr. Vaughn? There comes a moment where preparation meets opportunity. That means all of this time that I spent being faithful to the process, all of this time I've spent being obedient to the will of God, all of this time that I've maintained my integrity in the face of the lies, in the face of them trying to scare, as long the attacks and everything, all the time that I have spent. Not only did God keep me, Shabora, in the middle of the process, but God is already preparing my fulfillment. Come on here. I'm trying to help you. Not only has he kept me, hey, Lily, I love you. Not only has he kept me in the process, but then he's preparing me for the opportunity while I'm in the process. Because there comes a moment when your obedience produces manifestation. Somebody put that in the comment section. My obedience is producing manifestation. My obedience is producing manifestation. All the days I wanted to give up, but I stayed faithful. My obedience to God, not my obedience to man. My obedience to God is producing manifestation. There comes a moment when what you've been carrying internally becomes visibly externally. I'm trying to help you. What you've been carrying internally becomes visible externally. I dare somebody say, I'm about to see manifestation. I'm staying faithful to this process because I know I'm about to see manifestation. So here's what you have to do. You have to shift yourself to a place of expectation without becoming impatient. Oh, let me say that again. You have to develop the spirit of expectation without becoming impatient. What do you mean, Dr. Vaughn? That means that I have to stay faithful. I have to stay available. I have to stay surrendered. I have to stay in position. Your obedience is about to speak louder than your struggle. Oh, that was good to me. Your obedience is about to speak louder than your struggle. Oh, I'm going to say it again. Each one of y'all that's listening to me and those that watch the replay, your obedience to God is about to speak louder than your warfare. Your obedience to God is about to speak louder than your struggle. Your obedience to God is about to speak louder than the attacks you've been enduring. Your obedience to God is about to speak louder than the situations you've experienced, because your obedience was to God, and every time you obeyed, you planted seed so that the manifestation could take place. Come on here. Oh God. So you have to stay connected to God. Don't survive on yesterday's revelation. We're still trying to hang on to the revelation we had a week ago, when you got to stay so connected to God that you allow God to reveal to you daily what's happening. Because you got to seek fresh strength. Come on, somebody said fresh strength. God has given me fresh strength. You got to seek fresh strength every day. And then you got to learn how to celebrate your small wins. every step forward is still progress. So you got to learn how to celebrate your small wins. You're waiting for the full harvest, but you're not celebrating the fact that you made it through another week. You got to learn how to celebrate your progress while you're in the process. Here's the thing. Then stop comparing your journey. Comparison steals gratitude and weakens your faith. Comparison steals gratitude to God and it weakens your faith. You're sitting here trying to measure yourself by something you didn't even have the capacity to carry. You're measuring yourself by somebody else who's doing something that you don't even have the capacity to do. You got to learn how to focus on today's assignment. We are trying to look at the broad picture instead of releasing what today's responsibilities are. God is trying to tell you, I want you to do this today, and you're worried about what you're going to do next Saturday. And God is saying, I'm giving you fresh responsibilities that I need you to release and do today. And you're so consumed with the end result that you're getting frustrated with what I'm asking you to do today. And you got to remember God's faithfulness. Keep a record of what God has already done. If he did it before, the word of God says he's the same God yesterday, today, and forever. If he is the same God, somebody put in the comment section, I got a track record with God. If he's the same God, why am I questioning whether or not he can do this? So here it is. I want to speak this into you because I want you to actually receive this. You got to actually begin to say to yourself, I will stay faithful to the process. I will not quit in the middle of what God has ordained. You have to not allow frustration to cancel your faith. You have to not allow delay to make you doubt what God promised you. You have to learn to declare that God is strengthening you for your next season. So what you're in is not punishment. It's God's way of strengthening you for the next season. You have to begin to declare that your character and capacity and confidence is increasing in the process. Somebody put that in the comment section. My character, capacity, and confidence is increasing. My character, capacity, and confidence is increasing. My character, my capacity, and my confidence is increasing. You got to declare that every lesson, every challenge, and every delay is actually developing something in you for your good, not your detriment. You gotta be so committed that you will not abandon your assignment. I know the weight of the assignment gets heavy. Trust me, I got a heavy one. I know the issues of life get heavy. I understand that life starts lifing. I understand that people start peopling. I understand that the attacks start getting overwhelming. I understand all of that. But you have to declare, I will not abandon my assignment. I don't care what comes. I will not compromise my integrity. I will not compromise in my integrity to fit in with you. I can't hear nobody. I will not compromise my integrity to have you validate me. I will not compromise my integrity to be connected to you. I will not compromise my integrity to get a step ahead. Then you got to let yourself know, I will not settle. I will not settle beneath God's best for my life. I will not settle beneath what God's best is for my life. I'm declaring to everyone listening on this live that doors are opening, opportunities are aligning, and divine favor is locating you. Not because you're not because of anybody external, but because you stayed faithful to the process, because the seeds of obedience are now receiving manifestation. God is about to open doors. God is about to send opportunities, and God is about to allow divine favor to come find you. Some of you got to decree, my obedience is what's going to produce my harvest. Come on, somebody put that in the comment section. It's my obedience that's going to produce my harvest. My obedience is going to produce my harvest. Not all of my degrees, and I got a whole bunch of them that I earned. No honorary. I earned them. I have a whole lot of degrees, but my degrees, Ashley, are not going to be the thing that produces my harvest. My obedience. Come on here. Monet, God bless me so good with this. My obedience is what's producing my harvest. My consistency is producing my fruit. My faithfulness is producing my increase. I'm trying to help somebody. What God promised you shall come to pass. I'm going to say it again. Your obedience is producing your harvest. Your consistency is producing your fruit. Your faithfulness is producing your increase. What God promised you shall come to pass. What God started in you shall be complete. Look at you. You have to realize when you look in the mirror, Nancy cousin, when you look in the mirror, I got to realize I'm stronger than I was. Sometimes you got to remind yourself, I'm stronger than I was. I'm wiser than I was. I'm more prepared than I was. I got more faith than I had. I got more capacity than I had. I got more strength than I had. My oil is stronger than it was. And I have to declare to myself, I'm about to walk in the fruit of my obedience. Somebody put it in the comment section again. I'm about to walk in the fruit of my obedience. I'm about to walk in the fruit of my obedience. I'm about to literally walk, which means movement. I'm not just going to stand in the fruit of my obedience, but I'm about to walk out the rest of my days in the fruit of my obedience. The fruit of me staying faithful when it was better for me to walk away. The fruit of me staying faithful when it didn't feel good. The fruit of me staying faithful when it got uncomfortable. The fruit of me staying faithful when it got unbearable. The fruit of me staying faithful when they didn't understand me. The fruit of me being faithful even when I was the sore thumb and I looked peculiar. Because I was faithful, I'm about to walk in the fruit of my obedience. Some of you have to literally understand. I know you've been tempted to quit. I know you have. It seems easier. I know you've been tempted to quit. And I know you've been frustrated by the wait and wondering if, in fact, your obedience is going to do anything. I came by to let you know it's going to be the fruit of your obedience that's going to produce your harvest. It's going to be your obedience that's going to produce your harvest. God is working even when you can't see it. Come on here. I'm trying to help somebody. God is working even when you can't see it. Why? Because you have to understand that just like seeds are planted in the dirt and they grow underground before you ever see the manifestation, you have to realize God is growing some things in you underground. And he has to grow them there. Listen, hear me. Grow them there to protect them. Here, I'm trying to help you. Grow them there to protect them. God is not growing you underground as a punishment. He's growing you underground to protect you so that your roots can take root. So that when you spring up, oh God, behold, I am doing a new thing. Can you perceive it? Oh, come on here. He says, spring forth. You can only spring forth if something's been working underground. You can only spring forth if you got roots that have been growing underground to spring forth. So I can't despise. Come on here. I got to stay faithful to this process. I got to stay obedient even when it's uncomfortable. I got to stay obedient even when he ain't speaking. I got to stay obedient when it look like things aren't changing. I got to stay obedient even when I don't like it. Come on here. I am about to walk. Monet, Latanya, Lily, Shabor, y'all, I'm about to walk in the fruit of my obedience. Y'all are about to, each one of y'all about to walk in the fruit of your obedience, not because you did anything so magnificent, but tell somebody, I've been faithful. I dare you put in the comment section, I've been faithful. I've been faithful. I can say with a surety, Lily, I can say with a surety, I have been faithful. And because I've been faithful, Denise, God is going to allow my harvest to come because of my faithfulness. Jesus. Early, God is about to allow my harvest to come because of my faithfulness. So I wanted to encourage each and every one of you on this line. Don't give up in the middle of the process. Stop frustrating yourself, comparing yourself to other people's journey. Don't take the easy way out because giving up is the easy way out. Take retrospect. When you gave up before, you had to go through it all over again. It's no point. Stay faithful to the process. Come on here, because it's You are about to walk in the fruit of your obedience. The question is that you have to ask yourself is, have I been obedient? Woo! Have I been obedient? Have I been obedient? Have I been obedient? If my answer is yes, that I've been obedient and faithful, then I can rest assured with certainty and excitement that God is about to allow me to walk in the fruit of my obedience. And so that's what I just wanted to share with you today. It is my hope that it bless you in some type of way, that you lean on into it and allow God to minister to you. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm glad you came on, Thomas. That God will allow this to minister to you in such a place, because we're not going to get through this fast, but we will get through this faithful. We're not going to get through this fast, but we will get through this faithful. So allow God to strengthen you, allow God to encourage you, but most of all, stay faithful to this process. Don't abandon it. Don't abandon it because of your feelings. Don't abandon it too soon. Don't abandon it because people. Don't abandon it because other stuff look cute. Stay faithful to the process. And I promise you, God is about to allow us to walk in the fruit of our obedience. So I love each and every one of you. Just let it pour into you. And listen, those of you that are listening, next Friday, we are selling dinners. You can check out my page. Go on over there and support our church, Restoration City. We are a new church plant here in Baltimore City. And we are selling dinners on next Friday. All the information is on our page. Please feel free to email me your orders and support. Come on over there. We're making deliveries for 5 dinners or more. So you can come on, check out the information on my page. I'll post it again later today. But listen, we're trying to we just want to help somebody. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Erica. I just saw it. Thomas, Erica. My apologies. So yes, ma'am, my apologies. So listen, I love each and every one of you. Listen, we are here every Tuesday at 1 p.m. to pour into you whatever the Lord shares with me. And this week, he just literally told me, he's been speaking it. Stay faithful to the process. Don't get frustrated too quick. Don't step away too quick. Don't give up too quick. Don't move out of the way too quick. Stay, 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 stay. Stay faithful to the process. I love you. I love you, Lily. Oh, Erica, I wish you were there too. I love you, Denise. Just inbox me. Inbox me. And so, yes, make sure if you haven't already done so, like and share this. Someone else may need encouragement and strength to stay faithful to the process. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. But listen, it's worth it. It's hard, but it's worth it. And so I love each and every one of you. And guess what? I'll see you back here next week, Tuesday at 1 p.m. for Lunchtime Empowerment Talks. I am Dr. Shavonda Whitehead. And as always, it's my privilege, honor, and pleasure to join you here as we share and receive whatever it is the Lord wants to speak to us for that week. All right. Have an amazing day.